Oscars?
Yeah. This weekend?
What's Oscars?
Well, the award show. Would you want to go to an award show and walk the red carpet?
Yeah.
Oh, you would? Okay. Okay.
I want to wear this.
No, you wouldn't be able to wear that, though. You would have to be, like, glammed up in, like in a dress. Like, after evening wear. We would have to probably go shopping, because I don't think you packed anything like that. I don't know what you packed.
No.
Wendy Williams is in a frenzy right now. I mean, if you don't know her, she's got a great platform, talk show, where she really dives into some really good topics, really good relatable things, and she's not afraid to expose what needs to be exposed. Now, people are saying in that industry that it's very dangerous to be in that position because you start to go under attack. And a lot of people are saying that Wendy Williams is under attack if you kind of just look at what she was looking like just a little while ago and now what she's kind of looking like in the media. There's a complete difference. Obviously, there's something going on. No one really knows what. Some people are saying she's not doing well. She doesn't really seem like she's giving off the stance or agreeing that she's not doing well. She's saying she's totally fine, but it doesn't really look that way. But what was interesting about all of this stuff is that there's a couple of clips I want to show you where she's expressing, that she's just not, going through what these people are saying she's going through. If you leave it up to her, she's just saying it's alcohol. But what's interesting is that Kanye West, there's some clips in here where he's talking about it, this agenda that industry is doing and kind of how they're piecing the puzzles together and just explaining how some people get under attack, man, and all this stuff that's going on is an industry motive. Like, that's a scary position to be in, but I definitely want to show you guys these clips because I really want to make a point, like a really good point to point out exactly what's happening and why I've never really been down for these kinds of people, like why I've never been interested in that world, if you will, and that entertainment. But let's check these clips out. I don't want to share too much. Let's get into this.
See a neurologist to find out if I'm crazy.
And they wanted to medicate me every day. You realize, like, they could have just switched to medication and I wouldn't be here. And on the news, they would have said it was because of a mental issue.
There was a radio personality once upon a time. Her name was Wendy Williams. And she was practically burned at the stake for talking about such.
This industry is a monster.
At a time like this, if I was on medication right now, then one pill could have been swapped out and it would be Michael Jackson and Prince all over again.
They're trying to kill me. The whole time, they're trying to...
So, hold on. I didn't know this was a thing where it's like they took it back that far, Michael Jackson, Prince. You see what I'm saying? So to think about everything that's happening in this, to think about all this stuff that's going on, it's crazy. It's obviously crazy. I feel like the first time that I saw all this and this stuff came across my page, I really at first was like, bro, Wendy Williams is just wigging out. You know what I mean? She's drugged out on something and she just ain't thinking straight. Maybe going along with what they wanted everyone to think, what they want everyone to believe, including Wendy Williams herself. But then when I started seeing these clips of people talking about it and then bringing up the proof of how these things have happened in the past to other people, it starts making you think. You know what I mean? Now, I understand when it comes to Kanye West, I'm a little, I dibble dabble because he did have this whole, frenzy where he came out and, he was like all into Christ and, he was doing Sunday service and all this stuff like that he was doing for the community and, just trying to get people to come to Christ. But then it's like there was like a change. I don't know that he stuck with that, really. I don't know if that was just to get more, a bigger fan base, if that was just to get a new audience or whatever the case may be. But I always felt a little iffy about that because I wasn't too sure. You know what I mean? So sometimes when he talks about things, people say, oh, listen to him. He's the truth. He's the truth. But sometimes I'd be, a little bit uncomfortable because I really do believe that Kanye, really sees himself as like a god. You know what I mean? And and he has like that arrogance of a god, and it really like pushes into his fan base. And then those people that really like him, they like him for his arrogance, not really pretty much anything else. I don't think. That's just my humble opinion. But this is interesting to say. You're getting ready to see this clip where Dave Chappelle's even talking about it, and he was expressing with Oprah, and people were saying that Oprah was somewhat involved in this, or whatever the case may be. And it's interesting because I have my opinions about Oprah Winfrey and her platform, but that's definitely a different topic for a different time. But let's keep this going.
Convinced me I'm insane. They were trying to get me to take psychotic medication. Yeah, like I'm sitting around, you know, I was stressed out, but the people that were telling me I was insane, I believe that they knew what was going on.
Anybody could look at her and tell this is not just alcohol. There's something more going on.
Wow. So they're saying, yeah, anybody can notice that it's not just alcohol. So my point on this, man, is like the reason why I've never been interested in that realm, that entertainment, whatever the case may be, the reason why I've never been interested in that is because I knew that in that world, bro, those are the dark forces that are happening and taking place in the world that I want no part of. Like, I know the fame is cool. I know the fame seems nice. I know it. I know, like, the life is, it's very rich. It's rewarding. It's fun and all that stuff. I get that. I understand why a person would want to go after something like that. It's not crazy, but it's just dangerous, man. It's dangerous to have people on your back like that, to have people looking for you with a target on your back, you know, trying to, you know, execute you, if you will, because you're going against their agenda. Like, those are those dark forces that are lurking around the world, man. That's the stuff that the Bible's talking about. Those evil forces that we don't fight against flesh and blood, you know what I mean? But principalities and the strongholds and, you know, and the evil forces of other realms and stuff, man, those are the things that we're dealing with. And this is that stuff right here. And it would be sad, you know, if it really did, you know, reveal and come out that like she was under attack, you know what I mean? If she's able to come out of this or whatever the case may be, you know what I mean? It's almost like you hope that it's just a small case of like, okay, maybe you do just need a little bit of rehabilitation and then you come out and you're good. You're back to your old Wendy Williams self, but you just never know. Like I said, it's a dangerous world out there. It's a completely dangerous world. But the reason why I said that I didn't really, you know, I can't put my hand on what side is true, what's right, what's wrong. You know what I mean? Like, who's lying, who's telling the truth, is, you know, because of the whole Kanye thing. Like, I know people, you know, support him. I know people like him. I know people say that he's woke or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, this whole woke new generation, everyone must be woke. And they saying that Kanye West is the most wokest of them all. And, you know, but all through that, I feel that I see straight through it. You know what I mean? Like, I feel that if he kept his, you know, stance with Christianity and he kind of really kept moving in that direction, I felt like I would have maybe been able to believe what he's saying, because I felt like that he would have been doing the work from the inside for the right reasons. You get me? You follow me? Because I feel like Kanye West does have a great fan base and he has a huge amount of influence that he puts out into the world. So if he really, with all that influence, I feel that if he would teach the right things, I think that that is what would give him the credibility that he needs. So it doesn't make it seem like he's just out here ranting, which a lot of people think about Kanye West, that he's just out here ranting. He's too woke for society. But let's check out this video that I saw of him.
Hey, how you doing today? Good. What's your name? Where you from?
I'm Ye. I'm from Mars or
Mars is in the house, but definitely Chi-Town. Stop playing with him, man. You see the boy. Yeah, describe your fit.
You know, you see that black one.
Damn. Gloves.
Nike gloves. Marnie leather. Rains jacket. Titanium tee.
Damn. Okay, you're not playing around today. You're on bad time. Okay. Okay. If you give anybody a styling tip, what would it be?
Me. That's the only tip you need to know. Me.
Yeah. Growing up in Chicago, what's some of your favorite brands?
Jabot. Jordan. That's my favorite.
Okay. What's your favorite meal?
Puss. Nah.
And what's your zodiac sign?
Gemini.
Big Gemini. Yeah. We see you, Bianca. You look good. Thank you so much.
So that's my take on it, man. It's like, are you playing people? You messing around? You chasing clout? What you doing? Like, are you really on the side, you know what I mean, of Christ? Are you really trying to get that message out there? Are you really trying to be woke in that arena? Or are you really just doing all this for fame and clout and publicity and all that stuff? You know, because it's like, it's hard to believe what this dude says. You know what I mean? Like I said, but on the other side, like, it is not hard to believe that these things can take place in that industry because of, like I said, the dark forces, the evil forces that definitely are lurking around and that we definitely have to deal with in the spiritual realm. But you know what I mean? This dude here, man, I feel like it's just hard. Like I'm saying, it's hard for his credibility to be matched because I don't know, man. I don't know. Just something rubs you wrong with it. Something rubs you wrong with it. So I know when they're saying, oh, they tried to kill me and they tried to do this and do this. Is it a little too conspiracy? You know what I mean? Or is there some truth to it? You know what I mean? Is this dude just far gone? Oh, I'm from Mars. I mean, come on, dude. Come on. You know, like what happened to people just having some ground, you know, some common ground, you know, making some common sense. But yeah, man, that's really all I got for you guys on this one, man. I appreciate it if you guys stayed this long. Shout out, you know what I mean, to the people that are really coming out and exposing this, if it is true, you know what I mean. But prayers up for Wendy Williams if she definitely is under attack, you know what I mean, because that's just an evil dark force, man. And it's just sad to see it, you know what I mean. When it just came across my TV the other day, I was just like, man, like what the heck is going on? Like, what is this? Like, what is she on, or what's happening to her? Like, what's taking place? Like, and it's just sad. Like, if it's really going that far that people are really willing to like execute people and just really play with people's lives and in their lives just because they're going against the grain, man, that just makes me know that we need to be prayed up and we need to stay armored up even more than we even thought, because these dark forces and these evil forces, man, they're a real thing and they're really out here. So you need God, bro. You need God, man. But that's all I got. I appreciate you guys. To the next one. I'm out.